Do you know what a sleep cycle is? Do you know what your sleep-wake homeostasis or circadian rhythm is? Do you suffer from insomnia or hypersomnia? Do you have a normal, delayed, or advanced sleep phase? Maybe you'd like to try out my Lucid Sleep Phase. Watch as I explain how sleep cycles can affect your life. I've been told a lot in my life that I need to develop a good sleep cycle. Okay? Sleep patterns are very important in somebody's life. It's the difference between your waking life and your sleeping life. So we're going to go over just a couple of terms really quick. So one of them is your sleep-wake homeostasis. Okay. And that is your self-regulating part of your body where, and this means right here, I'll tell you really quick, is what's similar? Stasis, I think, standing still. Again, I can't point out enough in my videos. If you want the science behind this, look up some science website or something and look these terms up. But basically what this does is this takes your body, it's within your brain and all that stuff, and you're going from your waking life, and it tells you, okay, it's time to make you start to feel tired. And then you start feeling groggy, and tells you when to go to sleep. And on the flip side of that, when you're sleeping, it's the part that tells you that you're starting to feel awake now, and time to wake up. That's your sleep-wake homeostasis. Now, one thing that goes into that is your circadian rhythm. That, briefly, is your body clock. You got your body clock here. There you go. And your body clock, for the most part, responds to daylight and responds to nighttime. Some things can affect that. One of those things that can affect that is the right here. If you've ever traveled anywhere long distance, and then you've ever flown when you traveled, then you might be very aware of something called jet lag, especially if you've traveled for a long distance, where you go for 2 hours on a flight, and then all of a sudden it's a 7-hour difference. And so your body's thinking, what's going on? That will mess up your circadian rhythm, besides just the daylight and the nighttime stuff. Another thing I like to throw in here is my two favorite things here. Insomnia, which is the inability to fall asleep. Or stay asleep. Okay. And that's when you just can't get enough sleep. So, move that up here. Another thing that will affect this circadian rhythm is, I like this one here. I don't like it, but I like, is your hypersomnia. Okay, and that is excessive sleep. Oops, sleep. That's an L. That's an L. Or tiredness. So that's basically when you're sleeping. And you keep sleeping, and you don't want to get up, and you can't get up, and things like that. So, another big issue in your circadian rhythm is your sleep phase. Now, they have what they call the normal. And who are they that I'm talking about? They would be the medical field, the normal. Okay, on the normal sleep phase, what they say is, we'll go on a 24-hour clock here. So this is 24 hour. Let's see, we'll go, this is the 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, we'll say 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So, what they say is during the normal sleep phase, you would be sleeping during this period, roughly waking up around this period here, 6 o'clock, and then going through your day, and about 9 o'clock at night, going back to sleep, and then, continuing through. That's your normal sleep phase. We have what then they call delayed. Okay. What this one is, we're on the 24-hour clock again. 12, 6, 6, 9. So, what this says is that the delayed is you're sleeping, and then you basically are awake in that period. So it's shifted. And then we have advanced. Zero, 24-hour clock here. Here's your 12-hour mark. Here's your 6, your 3, and your 6. And what this is when you're sleeping from midnight to about 3, and then you're up. And then you go back to sleep around maybe 5, 6 o'clock at night. Whoops, sleep. There you go. So it's shifted that way. So you have your normal, delayed, advanced.
that will definitely cause your circadian rhythm to get messed up. So, what is the whole conclusion to this? Well, you want to develop a sleep cycle that will help keep you in a hypnagogic state. I use that word a lot because that's where I think the key to most of lucid dreaming is. One way to do that is to develop a lucid sleep cycle, okay? Where basically you're going to have some sort of a sleep, wake, sleep, wake, sleep, wake, sleep, and so, so forth. I've developed kind of a pattern that's similar. I have a working and a non-working day sleep pattern. But to become lucid, you're going to want to break this up so that you can get back into your sleeping a lot easier and help balance that communication between your conscious and unconscious mind. I've had numerous doctors try to put me on this sleep cycle here. They've tried pills, behavior changes, cutting out, stuff out of your diet and things like that. If you have some of these issues here, you're not going to get on this very easy at all. If you have insomnia, or if you have hypersomnia, especially if you're a vivid or a lucid dreamer, you might want to look at this. You might even want to look at this, because depending on how you dream, this is going to be really effective. This right here is the reason why I came up with a cycle of a shorter sleep pattern. As a younger person, I had hypersomnia. As an adult, I developed insomnia. And so, as a result of that, I kind of come up with a different sleep cycle that I think is very important if you want to be a lucid dreamer and have continuous lucid dreams. Now, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody that you don't have to follow any of these sleep cycles. You can keep a normal one, you can keep this kind of a sleep cycle, keep this kind of a sleep cycle. You can have hypersomnia, insomnia, jet lag, and you can have a multitude of other sleeping disorders or sleep-related disorders and still be fine with lucid dreaming. This is just one method, one sleep cycle that I think will help for many people, especially those who are having trouble. Again, if you can't do the sleep cycle, you can't do it. Most people have to work or do other things where they can't sleep throughout the day. And of course, I have a working and a non-working schedule that I use for myself. So, develop a sleep cycle, and enjoy your sleeping. Good night and lucid dreams.
Thanks for watching. For more topics, please visit my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/mylucidlife.